Hello everyone and welcome to another Division 2 video. Today I have a build for you. It's built around the brand new exotic SMG, the Ouroboros. This I got yesterday from the Paradise Lost incursion. We were very lucky enough to have 2 drop throws in our 3 runs that we did yesterday, and I got 1 of them. I threw it straight onto a striker build and it's absolutely insane. It does so much damage. Now I didn't get a chance to use this weapon in the PTS. It has had a nerf since then. The RPM has been lowered, but on this striker build it's currently at 1688. The gun has a mag size of 50. You get SMG damage, crit chance. You can roll damage target out of cover on the attribute by re-rolling the exotic with a reconfiguration blueprint, and it's god rolled right now. The talent on it, which really it doesn't need a talent, it's that good, but the talent on it is roll them all. Basically, when the agent, or when you take a status effect, it basically puts that status effect into 50% of the mag, and you get to put that on the enemy. It's a nice little bonus. So what I'm going to do now is just show you some footage of this build in action and then go over the build for you. If you get a hold of this brand new exotic SMG, then this build is really suited for it. Now, I do have some footage to show you from the stream yesterday, so you can see my live reaction of using this gun for the first time. When my build was all over the place, I've changed it since then, and I just want to show you the damage output at full stacks. I do have the chest on this striker build. It's a striker chest, which means it can go all the way up to 200 stacks. And at 200 stacks solo with no other buffs from my teammates or anything, I'm getting over 1 mil crits to the head at that fire rate. To the body, you can see that the crits are about 850,000. The damage output of this SMG is absolutely insane. The only downside is with the RPM, you run out of ammo very, very quickly. We're going to take a look at a few clips yesterday of me using this build for the, well, this gun for the first time. This SMG has just become my favorite SMG in the game.
What about with, is it the Focus Fury? I don't know.
Just recap how that goes, Penny. Sorry, I didn't catch it.
Did you know that they actually got me to
do the
make
sound effects?
Yeah, sound effects. From the SMG.
Yeah.
Yeah, true story.
Nice. Got one on the left here.
Took the
I've
sniper
got a
out.
blind going out. Sniper on the right, but I can keep.
He's
Where's
done.
the sniper on the right gone? Oh my god! Have I just heard that gun?
It's insane. I just got the LOL. LOL. OL.
Hello.
That one.
Hello. I've got a similar one, so you could be hearing mine as well, Penny.
I'm closer to you than I am you, I think. And I was watching him shoot because he was trying to decide whether or not he had fire ammo.
The reload's stupid.
Oh, it's fast?
Yeah.
Heavies.
Oh shit! Somebody crawled up on me. That's my bad. Somebody throw a hive up to me.
I'm going for it.
The truck is taking a lot of damage. You need to take out those cleaners attacking the truck before it blows.
Oh my god! Are you kidding me?
It's that
Gee,
good.
can I have it back?
It's really good. Like the damage it's doing on the striker build.
Heavy's up.
And the reload as well. Ads, no problem. No problemo. It deletes. They're erased. Like, that extra status thing's just a bonus. So those clips from last night's stream weren't even of this build in Fallows. While we were creating it and piecing it together. I did throw it on a striker build, but one that I had for an AR, which was originally designed for perfect focus. And this is the finished article. This, you could do a lot with strikers and this SMG for sure, but this is what I've gone with for now. Obviously, we've got the Ouroboros as the exotic SMG there as our primary grenade launcher specialization for now. I think there is a good shout for the gunner specialization. I believe that increases your rate of fire again, so maybe gunner will be very good with this. I've not tested it yet. Secondary weapon, you can use whatever you want. I've just thrown an ACRE on there, sidearm again, whatever you want. The 4 pieces of striker that I go for is the striker mask, striker backpack, striker chest, and a striker gloves. The mask will look like this. You want max weapon damage on there, crit damage, and a crit damage mod. The chest piece, again, you want max weapon damage, crit damage mod. And with the chest piece, you get the press the advantage talent, which increases the max stacks for strikers gamble from 100 to 200. 3 stacks are lost per second between 100 and 200 stacks. The backpack of striker, again, weapon damage mod, and you get the risk management talent, which increases total weapon damage gain per stack of strikers gamble from 0.65 to 1%. I don't think I need to go through what strikers does, right? You're basically building stacks and getting extra damage on this build. The gloves look like this. You could have guessed it. Weapon damage and crit damage. I've gone with the Fox's Pred knee pads on the build just because I believe these are pretty much best in slot for any all red DPS build, just because of the 8% damage to target out of cover that you get, which increases the damage to target out of cover with the roll on the SMG as well, and it's multiplicative, I believe, so it really does increase good damage to the build by having this in this slot. Again, you want weapon damage and crit damage rolled onto that. I know we're not using the rifle damage at all there, but it doesn't really matter. Throw a rifle on as your secondary if you want to, if your OCD can't take it. And the holster, I originally went with an improvised holster, but then realized because I hadn't put Grupo anywhere else on the build, it just made sense to have a Grupo holster, because it's going to give you 15% extra critical hit damage for the brand set piece, and then you want weapon damage, and crit chance on that. It's the only piece I've not been able to fully optimize. I ran out of resources last night, but everything else on this build is fully optimized right now. Use whatever skills you want to, and the stats on the build look like this. I'm getting to 45.6% critical hit chance, which will be slightly increased once that holster is optimized. And I know a lot of people are going to want max 60% here, and if that is the case, you're probably going to want to rearrange some of the pieces, because you probably could throw a Cheska piece in there to give you an additional 10% critical hit chance. You could maybe take out the Fox's Prayer knee pads as well to have the extra crit hit chance roll, and then that would get you to your cap. I'm not too fussed about that though. With the RPM, how many bullets you're hitting, it's critting enough of 45.6, and I do run a lot in squads, and normally someone's running the Coyote mask, so in that case I'm going to be capping out quite a lot anyway. And I've got my critical hit damage up to 176.7%. It is a great little build. It works brilliant with strikers, with the SMG as well. One of the things when I make a striker build is I never go with the chest piece, because I don't think it is easy enough with the content I use it for to keep the 200 stacks up. 100 stacks, yeah, but 200 stacks, it's quite hard to get anywhere near that and keep it there. I normally do like legendary content. I use ARs, and I just find it difficult. But with the SMG, it's not at all, especially if you're playing a new incursion, if you're playing raids. As long as you can keep on shooting ads, you'll get that 200 stacks in no time, and you will keep those stacks. So if you're in the same boat as me and you kind of like normally just leave the striker's chest piece off, then don't for this. Honestly, it's not an issue. You want that extra damage from those extra 100 stacks 100%. I'd say that I'd use this build on a lot of content in the game. It works perfectly on the brand new incursion Paradise Lost. I ran with a form of this build last night before finalizing it and absolutely smashed it. Like, I was just melting the ads. I'd use it on raids 100%. Not so sure about like legendary missions, because I do like to keep the distance and I like using ARs. But if your style is up close on legendary missions, and of course, give it a go. I might give it a go myself. Legendary Summit is probably going to be fine as well. It melts adds that quick. It's just a survivability. I'd guess you've got no like self-healing from it. No like you have with Heartbreaker or anything like that where you gain bonus armor. There's none of that. So there are no heals on the build. It's just pure damage. And yeah, you're gonna have a lot of fun with it. So you've just got a hold of this SMG and want a quick build to piece together. This works great. I am going to work on other builds as well and test it on other builds, and I'll get those posted in due course. But that's the end of this video. Make sure you hit subscribe for more content, like this video to support it. Come and check out our community as well. If you need this exotic SMG and you don't know how to get it, we have teams helping in there. We'll be helping loads of people very, very soon. I'll be doing streams as well to help you get this brand new exotic. Keep an eye out for that. But thank you for watching this video. Until next time, stay safe and peace out.